Abdi, welcome to what is going to be a shortish video at this stage. This is a game I was approached by the studio, Socks and Goats Studios, believe it or not, who asked me if I'd be interested in doing a video on their new early access low poly zombie survival game, Zector 7. As you can see, it is most definitely low poly, and it is customizable. You can jump in there and you can change hair and eyes and beard. Don't be able to you seem to be able to change the colour of the hairs and eyes and beard. The stubble colour doesn't seem to change much, so you know, this is things. Now bear in mind, this is actually not early access at this stage. This is early access, so this is the prologue, and we're just going to kick this in. You're immediately going to spot that this game has a very graphical similarity to Surrounded, the game I've been playing on my channel. I believe that a lot of this graphics is assets. I believe they're Cinti assets, so that's a thing. However, it's also not a crime. You know, Surrounded has done a very good job using Cinti assets. This I wasn't sure about at first, but there are, when I get a bit further into it, there are certain graphics which are straight out of the Cinti pack. So yes. Anyway, we've got the controls on the screen. So we've got left button, we've got right button, we've got interact, we've got change perspective, we've got control sneak, we've got weapons attachments, which we don't have a weapon, so you know clearly. We've got inventory, we've got crafting, and we have a map, and we have toggle voice chat, which doesn't help because I'm playing single player. And in the top you see you find awake. I need to find a light in a weapon if I'm going to escape this place. So it says buy a Luma capsule and find a weapon. So buying a Luma capsule we do in this vending machine. There's a Luma capsule there. We need 15 credits. I don't have any credits. So pretty much everything else in here is this. We can unlock the door and there we go. Now again, there are purists out there who was thinking there's a knife, so we'll have that. I'm going to stick that down there. Knife can go in slot number 1. There are purists out there who would say that as a game, these Cinti assets are heavily overused, and as a result, you know, many games that use Cinti assets are terrible, and that's clearly not true. I mean, we've been getting a lot of enjoyment and pleasure out. Wonder what they were doing. Getting a lot of pleasure out of Surrounded. So whilst the assets can make a game cheaper and can be the measure of a bad game, a game is only as weak as its weakest link. So have a view. What's in there? Oh, some ammunition. I'll put you down there. What's in here? So you could have a game that is graphically amazing, and I mean there's a lot of AAA titles out there which would qualify as one of those. I have played this through a little bit, so I've kind of pushed this before, but let's carry on looking around. You can usually tell what's searchable because it gives you a prompt to say you can search, so you know, none of this is searchable. But yeah, there are a lot of very expensive games made out there which you know, are terrible. Control room, can't get in there. That looks like it's an interesting room to get into, but I can't get in there. I'm assuming that at some point in the not too distant future a lot of this will get expanded on, But right now, obviously this is a pre-release of a pre-release, so you know we have to accept a certain amount of limitations. Now this is a zombie survival game, so we should expect zombies at some point, but right now we are okay. Oh, some money. Well, hello. You look like you've seen better days. And that's about it in there. Now these things you can search and get these bugs. These do -10 health if you eat them currently because they're raw. And see, that feels like it should do something. Yeah, nothing. I only got 23. I can't afford a gun yet, but I'm fairly certain. Oh, there's another pointy. This is not a knife, by the way. This is a pointy persuader. So, you know, I think we've got some bandages. We'll stick one on there because I might need it at some point in the future. That's the hangar, so that's going to be the way out. But let's have a little search around. Oh, special ops boots. Okay, what do they? Absorbs 10% damage and 3 degrees of temperature resistance. So clearly temperature is going to be a thing at some point. There's a captain's hat, okay, and that will 1% of damage and add 1 degree of temperature. Let me in. You can't tease me with doors like that. That's bang out of order. So nothing much down there. These are not searchable. That is a medical thing, which again we'll take. You've probably got some disgusting meat in you, which we will probably end up getting to scarf later. They really want to give you that vending machine. Oh well, a van just kicked in. What's up here? Let's go and have a look. It's very dark. Okay. Apparently there's a toilet suspended in a hologram, or no, it's solid. It's suspended. It's a toilet. I don't know. I just genuinely. Oh hello. This looks like a control room. Looking over, that must be that's the hangar that we saw earlier. Huh. Okay, and oh, more money. And I'm gonna get what we got. Got to be something that does something up here, I assume. No. That's got unlock the captain's quarters. Okay. And then if we run off down this way, there's nothing. So dead end. So the captain's quarters must be one of those rooms downstairs that was locked, so we'll have a hunt around for that. And we'll see what the captain was hiding. It's too quiet. Yeah, that doesn't want to open. That doesn't want to open. Science lab, kitchen. Well, neither of those sound like crew. Ah, hello. Right, there we go. There is our firearm. Pointy persuader put away. More money. What else we got in here? Anything? Ammo? More ammo. Gives me 7 shots. Right, so cloth cap is 4 and 2. Yeah, there's a glitch there when you do this thing. So that's 4 and 2. That's 4 and 2. Okay. Cool vest. We'll have that. Choose a 10 and 2. 10 and 3. That's better. Military shorts. That'll do me. Okay. What else we got? Ooh. Not seen that before. That's a new one. Presumably that uses I don't like the aiming. If you're going to put a scope on something, allow me to aim down scope. Okay, well that's fine. Let's go and have a look in the hangar. This is the... Oh, I knew there had to be a zombie eventually, didn't they? That doesn't open either. Engine room. Just the one by the looks of it. Bandage. More ammo. Where'd he go? I think I prefer the pistol. I've used the pistol before, so because that uses a lot of ammo. Still, hangar's clear. I'm going to reload. I'm going to go for the pistol, a single shot at least. Then I've got 12 shots there. Don't think I can do, if I recall, I don't think I can do anything. Oops, hello. Most of the stuff in here, can't do anything with that at all, which is a shame because I want to. The rockets are no good. But, you know, this is early doors. So, as games go, you know, there's a little bit of a introduction to what's going on around, you know, all the good things that you expect from any game, kind of a tutorial mode if you like. But none of this seems to do anything, which is disappointing. I mean, look at these should all do something. However, that one, the lit up one, definitely does something. You can't also climb the ladder, or at least I've not been able to figure out how to do it. But this will open the door to the outside world. And here we are. We're out. We're out at, if anybody knows Mickey Flanagan, the comedian. Now, it's saying collect fibre. Collect fibre is this stuff here. You get it from bushes and you just harvest them with E. The saturation on these and some of this kind of artifacting around this bush, not overly keen on that, but we have to, you know, we have to kind of work on the basis that we go as we think. Now over here, by the way, if you didn't find the captain's quarters, there is a gun and more ammo, so that was handy, thank you. And then you've also got these, which are containers with basically stuff in them. Some leather, I think that's the thing. White tank top, no. What else we got? A bow, electronics, and a molly. Okay, fine. There's a machete. That's going to go straight into replace the pointy persuader. Those boots, 4 and 1. Yep, and that's a kind of a no-brainer. And then there is one more thing up here, which is a red sweater versus that. That's 5 and 3. 5 and 3 and a stone arrow. I'm not interested in the bow right now. I've got a gun. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty. Now, there's something weird going on up there. Clearly, some kind of tornado effecty thing, and it seems to be centered on this facility. Possibly even on that beam of light going up, but you know, not a huge amount of information as to what, why, or where. So we can drink water. We can just drink here quite comfortably, and we can craft a knapsack, I believe. Let me jump down there. Campfire. Where's me? So this was the first clue that this is a Sinti. Well, I mean, there's a lot of clues that this is a Sinti asset pack, but that is almost identical to the sleeping bag in Surrounded. You know, the sword is not, the gun is different. It's a sci-fi thing. The bullets are different. There's a lot of stuff that's not the same, but clearly to me that kind of indicates a Sinti pack. And again, we don't judge. It's a thing. So we also need stone and wood. So stone we get by harvesting these. Wood we get by harvesting the stumps currently. That's enough of those. Let's go and find some more wood. There's some more wood over that way. And yeah, and then we'll go and see if we can't get into some trouble with some zombies. It's not difficult. Go near a zombie, you get into trouble with it. So 3 or 4. 4 or 4. So that should be that. There's Piggy. He's good for food. And yeah, I mean, it is nice. I think it's a game. There's promise here. A lot is going to depend, and this is true of most games. A lot is going to depend on the dev. We always, yeah. Good. Way to go, John. Obvious statement there. Well done. Now, it's going to any game like this is going to depend heavily on the development cycle and how active the dev is. So Josh, who contacted me, you know, if there's a tip to be had here, it's make sure your dev cycle is active. It's one of the things that I love about Surrounded is that it's an active developer. Now, the problem is I can't. Yeah, I'm going to struggle now because what I really need is scrap metal, and I can't get scrap metal. I don't. My stamina is going down, and I'm not making any headway with that. So, I've got one slot. Let's go and see if we can't find some scrap metal or something elsewhere. So down the hill here, there is a small settlement. This river runs down. Of all the graphics in the game, this one is the one that's most glaringly a glitch fest, and that is this river. Look, it's a real shame, but the water just doesn't work, and I don't know whether there's anything can be done about that. But it either needs to not be there or things. Right, now I need to be ready because the last time I came down here there's a whole load of zombies, and there's one. Look, there he is, in with his head in the side. Hello, zombie. Well, that was easy. What did you drop? Can't get those. I'm level 4 now, apparently, somehow. piggy. There's one zombie. Now there's another flaw with this game currently, and again, you know, let's bear in mind this is very much rifle ammo. I think I've just used up all my inventory slots now. Those boots are probably not going to help me. The zombies can spawn right on top of you. I don't recognise that particular zombie. Old world money, not particularly useful. Let's see if we can't find anything useful in the... Oh, there's another zombie there, look. But if you wondered whether these were Cinti graphics, that... They have a peculiar... Oh, there's another one. The meat icon. But there's, you know, no doubt at all that this is a Cinti pack. Oh. And now there's somebody shooting. Probably down there. They are not your friend, by the way. They shoot you as well as zombies. They're raiders. Right, what have we got? We've got some shotgun shells. A lockpick which I can't carry. And a shotgun which I can carry, but I need to lose something. Let's get the shotgun down there. Plastic and metal scrap is what I need, so I definitely need to lose something. Let's lose that hat. Is that electronics? Yeah, and that's plastic. Ah, God. Well, let's eat. There we go. That's one way of shifting things, isn't it? T-shirt. No, that's the same. Brown shorts. More shotgun ammo. He's definitely getting close, isn't he? And I've found one piece of scrap metal, which is not enough to help me significantly, but one of the interesting areas with... He's over there somewhere, I think. One of the interesting things with this is the tutorial, because this is telling me to craft get metal, 6 metal. Now once you've got 6 metal, it doesn't tell you what to do with it. It's kind of odd in that respect, because realistically the tutorial system should kind of lead you through. Now the last time I wandered away when I played through this and came up here, there was a whole load of Zeds, so I just want to make sure that nobody's got any nasty surprises for me, because I don't like nasty surprises. We appear to be okay. Piggy's down there. However, I've got too much stuff on my inventory for starters. I'm going to drop that because things, and we can go to my crafting industry and my crafting inventory, and I should no, I need that, which requires 6 wooden planks. 6 wooden planks. I've got 3, 2, 1, 2. Now that should have got me some stuff again. This is all very unhelpful, to be honest. If I go into 4 and reload, I think... Oh, we only get 7. Okay, that's fine. So I need to drop something. My food, I could. I still need to... You need a spare inventory slot to craft anything. And it is getting dark actually, so probably worthwhile. What to you know what? I am going to drop those logs, and then I am going to craft those up so I can sort my food out. Oh, really? That's another thing. So I think that's something we need sorting. If you're watching this, Josh, because cooked bug meat, then we can come in and I can cook another one, which that will get old very quickly. Especially seeing as I'm now full on food. However, I think I should be good to make a crafting bench, shouldn't I? Not quite. Oh, I see the problem. Okay, drop those. Craft myself some more planks. Craft myself a workbench. And place the workbench down. And now I should be able to make myself some hammers using that one piece of metal scrap, which, coupled with some more plankage, I think I can make more plankage. Yeah, let me just jump up there, make myself some more plankage. I should now be able to make myself a storage chest, which I can place down, and then we can start dumping off. Fortunately, there's no shift click, so dumping off is entirely done. We're going to keep the shotgun ammo, we'll drop the molly, we'll drop at least 2 of those, we'll get rid of that, we'll leave the money behind, we'll keep 2 of those, we'll drop the sniper ammo, we'll drop the spare gun, we'll drop the crafting components, and we'll keep the water bottle. So then we can come down here and we can drink, and we should be able to fill that with water. So once you're armed with all of that, the last thing that I want to look at making is, before we go off and try and deal with Mr. Noisy down there, is there should be somewhere abouts the miner's mite, which require scrap metal. Yeah, we ain't got that. Alright, I'm going to have to wait till it lightens up a bit, and then we'll head down. I'm going to cook the rest of this bug meat for now. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, it's the next day, and I've kind of... So there was one thing that I wanted to add to the conversation here, and that is this. The game comes into early access on the 25th of October, and this is coming out 2 days after, on the 27th of October, if you watch it at the point that it is released. Don't want to play with him unless I can... See, that's miles off, isn't it? I don't like the reticle on this at all. Oh! Go away. This it aims at least properly. So yeah, not brilliant experience with the sniper, to be honest. And the other thing is, this guy, oh look at that, and that, and that. This guy was shooting me with a gun. Where is it? Where is the gun what he was so happily shooting me with. I'm going to get rid of this rifle. I don't think it's very good. I don't know whether I can unload it, which is a shame because it's got 12 shots in it, but I think I prefer the shotgun, to be honest. But there you go. Sometimes you're lucky. So yeah, this game, as I was saying, comes out on the 25th into early access. Now, you know, be kind. Why will you not? Is there a way that I can? I don't. It doesn't go in there. That's for certain. Okay. Well, I'll use it and then throw it or sell it. Probably better to sell it, to be honest. But where was I going? Oh yeah. The studio has given me 25 Steam keys to give away for this game. Now, again, this is early access. Remember. And it's an indie studio. I'm not entirely sure whether it's an indie studio of one or an indie studio of multiple people. But you know, it's indie and it's a studio. Hello. You see what I mean? They just spawn on you. Right. And I don't like that. There needs to be some way of avoiding, you know, spawny on top of me activity, because you can end up with a whole bunch of Zeds on you before you know about it. Anyway, we got that pick. That fixes our problem. We can go and we can now harvest some of this metal and get that scrap metal thing. So I've got 25 keys to give away for the game. You know, and if you would be interested in a copy of the game, all you have to do is drop me an email. Obviously I can't do this in, didn't give me anything, tightwad. Can't really do this in the comments, because if I put a game key in the comments, then you know you're going to come back to your comments, find somebody who's already used it. So send me an email at titaniumsid@gmail.com. I'll put the details in the description, and I will send you a game key. First 25 will get a game key. So first come, first served. That's, to me, is the only fair way of doing this. Not least of which, because you've sat through 30 minutes of me waffling about this game to get to this point. So yeah, we're at the point where it's suggesting that I go to a signal which is 763 meters that way. I might as well go and have a look at that signal, see where we can get there. But it's interesting as a game. I think there is promise here. Time will tell, and obviously it could go either way. But I think if another bloke down there with a gun, if it gets even half of the development time that Surrounded was getting, then you know, it could be promising. Surrounded is a great game, so let's see how it goes. But in the meantime, I am going to try and duck and dodge all the zombies on the planet that spawn in on top of me. Don't want you rotten meat. Don't you? Yeah, you got nothing else, have you? Oh, there's another one. And it's raining. Yay! I'll be shotgun shells for definite. Come on. Oh, wow, you're a fast one. Pistol ammo. Oh, and shotgun shells. Lovely. Hello. There was... I sworn I saw one over there. Doesn't matter. We'll keep going. Oh, there it is. There, look. But yeah, you know, it's interesting. I don't obviously get a lot of requests to cover games, so and to be honest, when I do, I like to play them and see if there's any potential there. I think this has some potential. Has it got massive potential? I think time is going to have to tell on that one. You know, there's a few bits like the terrain gen could do with getting the trees into the ground properly. A lot of, you know, just polish elements really. But we'll continue on this way and see what we can see down. Whoa, hello. One thinks I have taken a bad turning. Oh, hello. And one thinks I may have taken a more of a turning. I do like this style of graph, even though the Cinti pack is overly used and has got a bad rep for it. It is quite a nice style of graphic. It's just a shame that it's been kind of broken for people in some respects by the fact that it's been a bit overdone. Let me drink my water. I can always get some more. At least the water's clean. That's a point anyway. And I think we're going to finish off when we get to the settlement, because that will just give me opportunity to mention one more glitch, for want of a better phrase. One more thing. I wonder whether that... See, in DayZ, there's a rule of thumb which is follow the power lines, because if you follow the power lines, it leads you to towns and cities. That's, you know, that's what happens in real places. However, and these are nice. I like these barriers with the cars. That's nicely. Here's a car. I'm not going to get in it because I can't figure out how to get out of it. There's a guard. We can talk to him. It's Frank, by the way. And you know, that's it. Doesn't really have much to say to you or contribute. There's some fuel cans up there. This guy is a medic. He sells medical stuff and food. He's not overly protective of his stuff, and does let you treat it. And we have a big pink tree for some reason. I don't know why there's a big pink tree, but there is a big pink tree. This guy sells guns, Scav Pete, and he sells ammo. And you can get into and you can drive this around, but I can't get out. And then there's more out this way, which I've not explored. There's a crafting trader down here. Sells builder stuff. And then in here there is don't know what you can. That doesn't seem to do anything, but we can go in here, and this guy sells stuff, but he also buys stuff. So I can sell him that. Okay, I need one free slot to sell the item. Wonderful. What can we drop? Stone. Let's sell that. And there's a glitch here. When you sell it, you have to come out and go back in again to get to the sell list again. So we should have... I don't know whether I've got anything else I want to sell him, to be honest. But that's fine. What are you selling? I've got 250 sovs now, haven't I? So I could go over to Mr. Set Trader over here. Don't know. I thought I sold it for 250. Oh, okay. Well, I'll buy a Glock. Don't know whether I've got any pistol ammo. I have. And yeah. So then we need to activate Tower 1. Now I'm not entirely sure where Tower 1 is. Is there any indication on here where Tower 1 is? Is that Tower 1? I don't know. Activate Tower 1. I genuinely don't know where Tower 1 is. So, early doors, first glances, interesting. I think it needs a lot of work, a lot of polish, and I'm happy to continue to give my criticisms and feedback to, you know, on that was just a thing. But there are certain things like there's a zombie inside there. Because I can't see where else there would be. Yep. Oh, there's two zombies inside there. Okay. There was two zombies inside there. Hit the bullets. And then you can search the various containers at your leisure. Don't know whether, but again, I recognise this house. This house is the house that is virtually identical to the house that's across from my base in Surrounded. It is the same house, it's the same layout. Mine doesn't have, or the one on Surrounded doesn't have quite the same practical effects there, but near as damn it. There's some more pistol ammo, and I'm not really bothered about anything else there. Chickens. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think. As I say, do email me titanium_sid@gmail.com. I think it's underscore. But I say, I will put my email address firmly into the comments. Now that is a whole lot of death that you don't want to have to deal with, and I don't know whether that's Tower 1 or not, because I can't see where Tower 1 is on the map. But they are spreading out. That's a whole lot of death. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. As I say, it's always nice to see somebody getting into the indie gaming market to try and make things. You know, the more people making games, the more games there are for us to play. and I don't want to. I would never want to discourage anybody from pursuing a passion or a hobby, because you know the new indie dev of today could be the next big thing of tomorrow, and yeah, let's see where this one goes. Till then, thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Bye for now.